I'm Chris Love for Clever Pig, and we're here at the U.S. Youth Championship 2015 at Roger Williams with the very long-time head coach of Tufts University, Ken Legler. Ken, how long have you been coaching at Tufts?
Oh, you had to ask that. 35 years so far.
All right. So a lot of our sailors are youth sailors coming out of events like Youth Champs and others and getting ready to go into college. So we wanted to talk. I know you get this question all the time from kids. What can they do to prepare when they're applying to schools, and what can they do once they've already gotten in to get ready for college sailing?
Well, let's start with the second question. I get this a lot from kids that have already gotten in. Okay, I'm coming to your school. What do I need? What can I do this summer to get ready for college sailing? And this could apply to a kid going to any college sailing team, although some coaches will have a little different answer. But starting with conditioning, let me say what the BC coach tells his kids. The short answer is show up in the best shape of your life. Long answer is a combination of endurance training and weightlifting without gaining a lot of weight. For girls, that means a lot of work on the arms, and for guys, that means a lot of aerobic work, but not too much work on the upper body because they'll gain too much weight.
Fair enough. And what about for sailing? What kind of sailing experience is going to help them get ready for college racing?
Well, my style is that your sailing experience is more important than your conditioning. Of course, in certain conditions, it's the other way around, but for sailing, you need to have a lot of experience to do well if you're going to skipper. And that experience does not have to come in boats that are just like they are in college. I had a kid say, well, I sailed in a little lake all my life. I should be perfect for Tufts, right? And I said, no, I want somebody who sailed in current and has sailed in waves and has sailed in different sized boats. We'll show you the lake stuff after you get here. I want kids that have a variety of experience. They don't need to be going to big, expensive regattas that are far away because that's spending more time traveling and less time getting a lot of starting practice in. I want kids that have a lot of starts, start after start after start in a dinghy or keelboat. And when it comes to keelboats, I want them to sail with a professional in either an intermediate-sized keelboat, 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, or a big boat. If you're sailing with professionals, you are constantly hearing the language of the sport done right. And if you cooperate with those pros, trim like they tell you, and absorb what they're saying, you will learn a tremendous amount about boat speed and other aspects of sailboat racing.
Okay. And so that of course applies to the juniors and the seniors who have gotten into, or I guess seniors who have gotten into a college. What about the juniors and sophomores that are looking at schools? They know they want to go to a high-level sailing program. How do they make themselves attractive to your program and some of the other top programs in ICSA?
This question is very common at the college night deals at Orange Bowl and other events around the country where college coaches gather and explain as a panel to guests of a lot of junior sailors, what are the coaches looking for? First and foremost, which I don't hear that much when I attend those, is I want a kid who can get in. It doesn't matter how many world championships a junior sailor has won. If they don't have the SAT scores and the grades that are right for our college, it doesn't matter. If they're overqualified for college X, they're going to go to college Y anyway because they're going to get a better education there. So we're looking for the right academic fit. And then because we offer that combination of the right academic fit for the particular academic layer that our school or any school is looking for, we're also looking for, of course, sailing talent. And it's a combination, and when you're looking for somebody that's good at sailing, you're looking for a combination of talent and dedication. And that second one is a little bit hard to measure.
Now, that's a fair answer, but by the time kids are applying to colleges, most of that academic work is in the books, and either they're going to get into Tufts or they're not. But what about for some of the other schools where maybe they can get some help if they're good enough? How can they be most attractive in their sailing for a college coach?
Well, back to the academic side first. Different colleges can offer a little more help via admissions for a kid that's almost qualified. Some can offer a little more help than others, but most students should not figure on getting that help. They should try to be able to get in academically and then be sure to let the coach know, because even if the coach doesn't have a lot of pull with admissions, They're going to have a little by sending a list to admissions. Hey, these are the kids we'd like you to look at. Just one more thing in their folder. It doesn't get them in if they're not qualified, but it gets them in on a tiebreaker over other kids that are qualified. So they definitely need to let the coaches know they're applying. Shouldn't bug them a lot, but let them know by sending them a combination of sailing resume and transcripts with test scores. So the coach has a general idea, hey, this kid's in the ballpark, might get in easily or might be on the fence, and it's those kids on the fence where you can offer sometimes a little edge in admissions. Not a big edge, but a little one.
Okay. Any other general advice from a very long-time college coach and junior sailing coach to this year's crop of incoming college students?
Well, college is only going to be for 4 years of their life. It's not the biggest sailing they're ever going to do if they continue in the sport after. It's just another stepping stone. Whether they become an excellent amateur sailor in team racing or in one design sailing or in big boats or in classic boat racing, whatever. College is another really fun. They should continue to have fun with their high school sailing to balance the hard work they're doing in school, and then they're going to have a whole lot of fun with college sailing while balancing that with academic work.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
You're quite welcome, and thanks for doing this for Clever Pig. It's a neat organization that the folks in Southport started, and I'm happy to support it.
All right. Thank you.